Welcome back, everyone. At Workbook, we bring you valuable takeaways from influential books, empowering you to apply these ideas in your life, career, or business. Today, we're diving deep into a book that's not just about creating art but about pursuing any meaningful endeavor in life. The book is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Now, this isn't your typical self-help book. It's a profound exploration of the internal and external battles that we fight when we set out to create, innovate, or simply change. So, let's break it down and unearth the valuable gems Pressfield has to offer. Part 1, Resistance, Defining the Enemy. Firstly, Pressfield introduces us to our greatest enemy, resistance. This isn't a far-off enemy on a battlefield, it's an internal adversary, lurking in the recesses of our minds. This foe isn't a fire-breathing dragon, but it might as well be for all the fear, procrastination, and distraction it seeds in us. Pressfield highlights that resistance is sneaky. It's not always obvious. It could even take the form of seemingly good intentions or commitments that, in fact, pull us away from our true calling. Now, the first key insight here is that resistance is universal. Whether you're an artist or an entrepreneur, a student or a homemaker, we all face resistance. It's a part of the human condition. Secondly, resistance is powered by fear. Ever noticed how you procrastinate more when a deadline looms closer? That's resistance. And most intriguingly, resistance grows stronger the more meaningful the task at hand is. The more we care, the more resistance we face. In the author's own words, resistance is not a peripheral opponent. Resistance arises from within. It is self-generated and self-perpetuated. Resistance is the enemy within. Reflection exercise for Part 1. Ask yourself, what forms does resistance take in my life? You may find it hiding behind that TV show you just can't stop binge-watching or that sudden urge to clean your house when you're about to start a significant project. Pay attention to when and how it shows up, and you'll be better equipped to tackle it head-on. Part 2, Combating Resistance, Turning Pro. Moving on, Pressfield talks about our weapon against resistance, turning pro. It's all about developing a professional attitude towards our endeavors, showing up consistently, and doing the work, no matter what. Being a pro doesn't mean you're doing it for money, it means you're committed, disciplined, and dedicated. The major insight here is that it's not about waiting for inspiration or for the right moment. Being a pro is about creating that moment yourself, every single day. It's about understanding that the act of creating, of working on your craft, is more important than producing something perfect. In essence, it's about valuing process over product. As Pressfield puts it, the amateur plays for fun. The professional plays for keeps. Reflection exercise for Part 2. Consider your daily routine. What would it look like if you turned pro at your chosen activity? Imagine that level of commitment, discipline, and passion. How would it transform not only your work but your entire life? Part 3, Beyond Resistance, the Higher Realm. Finally, Pressfield takes us beyond the battlefield, to a higher realm. He talks about the Muse, the divine inspiration that artists have invoked for centuries. According to him, inspiration isn't something we generate, it's something we receive from a source beyond us. But the Muse isn't easy to reach. It demands that we first defeat resistance, that we show up and do our work. The critical lesson here is twofold. First, the Muse, or inspiration, favors those who put in the work. It's not a lottery, it's a reward for commitment and consistency. Second, while the inspiration is divine, the hard work of making it concrete is human. It's up to us to transform that inspiration into something. Here's a beautiful quote that sums up this concept. Creative work is not a selfish act or a bid for attention on the part of the actor. It's a gift to the world and every being in it. Don't cheat us of your contribution. Give us what you've got. As we conclude our explorative journey through Steven Pressfield's The War of Art, we trust you found it thought-provoking and enriching, illuminating key themes and concepts. However, remember that insight alone is not sufficient. The true power lies in taking action, translating these principles into your creative process and life. Reflect on your encounters with resistance, record your insights, and track your progress as you turn pro. Engage in discussions with others, share your experiences, and learn from the diverse ways in which we all wage and win our own war of art. Embrace the higher realm of inspiration, self-discipline, and commitment for positive transformation. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. If you found this valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more enlightening content. Keep learning, evolving, and conquering your creative endeavors. Take care, and see you soon in our next exploration.